Have you ever seen a celebrity photo that makes you stop scrolling and look twice? Not because it is loud or flashy, but because it feels real and confident. And that is exactly what happened when new photos of Bryce Dallas Howard started spreading online. Because people were not just talking about her outfit, but they were talking about her confidence, her smile, and the message she was sending without saying a single word. And at 44, Bryce Dallas Howard is reminding everyone that beauty does not come in one size, one shape, or one age. And Bryce is not new to fame because she has been acting for many years and comes from a well-known film family. But even with all that success, her journey has not always been easy, because like many women in the film industry, she has faced unfair comments about her body. And instead of letting those words bring her down, she chose a different path and chose to be herself and stand tall while doing it. And in her latest photos, Bryce appears relaxed and comfortable in her own skin, wearing outfits that are stylish but not over the top, and they show her natural curves in a way that feels honest and proud. And fans noticed right away as social media filled with positive comments from people of all ages, with many saying she looked happy while others said she looked strong, and some even shared how seeing Bryce helped them feel better about their own bodies. And what makes this moment special is not just how she looks, but what it represents, because for a long time movies and television pushed one narrow idea of beauty, and if you did not fit into that box you were often ignored or judged. But Bryce is helping change that picture by showing that talent and confidence matter more than trying to fit into someone else's idea of perfect. And Bryce has spoken before about how important it is to feel healthy and confident rather than chasing unrealistic standards. And she has shared that everybody goes through changes with time, and that is completely normal. And instead of hiding those changes, she embraces them, and that honesty is one reason so many people connect with her. And the photos also sparked a bigger conversation online where people started talking about how media treats women as they grow older, and many agreed that women should not feel pressure to look the same at 40 as they did at 20, because life brings growth, experience, and wisdom, and those things deserve respect. And Bryce's appearance became a symbol of that idea. And it is also worth mentioning that Bryce is not trying to prove anything, because she is not making bold statements or calling for attention. She is simply living her life, choosing clothes she enjoys, and showing up as herself. And that quiet confidence is powerful because it tells others that they do not need permission to feel good about who they are. And fans who have followed her career for years notice something else in these photos, which is her joy. Because whether she is acting in big movies or spending time with family, Bryce often talks about balance. And she values her work, but she also values her personal life. And that balance shows in how she carries herself, because she looks at peace, and that peace shines through. And young viewers can learn an important lesson from this moment, which is that growing older is not something to fear, because bodies change, styles change, and priorities change. And none of that takes away your worth, but instead adds to it. And Bryce Dallas Howard is proof that confidence grows when you stop trying to be someone else. And the reaction to these photos also shows that audiences are ready for change, because people want to see real faces and real bodies and stories that reflect real life. And when celebrities like Bryce choose honesty over pressure, it helps push the industry in a better direction. So the next time you see those photos, look beyond the clothes and look at the message, which is about self-respect, confidence, and owning your space in the world. Because Bryce Dallas Howard is not just sharing pictures, she is sharing a reminder that being yourself is more than enough. And if this story made you think, smile, or feel a little more confident, then it has already done something meaningful. And stories like this are shaping a better and more honest future for everyone watching.